You did not hear me say that. That should have been clipped, by the way. Stop in the name of the law. That would have been a good head-on right there. Whoa, 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 dude, dude, dude. Dude! What the frick? Stop! You idiot, you see me! You see me!
Got the audacity to tell me to use Audacity, sir. And a real audio engineer. I'll use it, no problems at all.
Hello, certainly hope you are doing great and having a wonderful day. That was the wrong screen. Here we are now. This is the screen that we wanted to start from, and with that, we are set. We are looking pretty good, and interesting. We've got the edge of my track IR visible, and right here, this fuzziness that you can see, that is the track IR right there. On the minute indeed this time around, Zed, that is true. And I was again, because it's Halloween, I was able to get free on time, or rather actually before time from office, and so here we are. And again, this being the final stream before I travel towards DreamHack, I thought, you know what, I have to make it a point to get there on time, make it count, and yeah, tomorrow is a brand new day, but tomorrow I am going to be a little busy, so tomorrow's stream is going to be a little icky. Nevertheless, for now, we're looking pretty good. Everything is set up, the game is launching in the background, everything else is lovely jubbly. Wonderful Halloween I hope you've had or are still having. I do not really celebrate Halloween, so I don't really know much. The one thing, or what other one clip I was trying to search for, I was just not able to find it. So this is from 2018 to 2020, I think, when I had done work for a South African company, and we did a complete Halloween theme based stream, and I ended up becoming a witch. I was trying to find that costume, I was trying to find the the face mask for that. I was so looking forward to being able to stream today in that, but sadly it was just nowhere to be found in the office. And so yeah, it's the blank old me. So nevertheless, that's okay. We're gonna jump into things. Oh, today actually, before I get the game screen on, let me just quickly go ahead and get the background music set up as well. And today, one mistake that I'm not going to make is to mute the system sound, because that's what I ended up doing yesterday. And for the majority of our final flight, we had no audio at all. Thankfully, my audio was not muted, so I was able to get a few clips out of the entire stream. But anywho, whatever. We are looking good. We are looking set, and with that, we are going to jump into the game. And as we do, today we're going to be flying off from, if I remember, we were in Long Island. So from Long Island, let's see how far off are we going to be able to fly today. I'm just thinking, do I want to experiment and maybe jump aircrafts? Because I get paid real... I mean, I get paid in pennies if I don't take the actual contract from the job market and end up flying any aircraft. Well, what aircraft? To get things started, I believe we're going to be jumping into the Cessna, and then from there we'll move ahead and see what all things are going to be available to us. For now, Cessna's going to be good. A-okay, hopefully. The game is taking its merry time to load up, apparently. Ah, there we are. Lovely. Alright. With that, let's jump into the game. Let's get ourselves set up. Let's find out what flights are going to be available to us and what all things can we do in our stream today. So, let's jump in right there. FS Realistic? No, where's the game at? Come on. There we go. Perfect. Right, so now, oops, I went ahead. So, first flight airports. Now, this is something that takes me back to when I started streaming the game, which was lovely. It was just jumping into random planes and trying to do all the different challenges that there are. Now, this is a tricky one, because you're not always able to get everything set right, and the points, I think they're hacked. I don't know how people are able to get that many points, but it's incredibly talented people, I'm sure. So this is something that I'm planning on doing at the end of our stream today. We've got the bullseye landing, we've got a couple of other things as well in this thing, but to start things off, we're going to move ahead and look for Long Island, if I can find it. Whiteman, Los Angeles is where we took off from. I guess that's what it's going to remember, Long Island Beach. There we go. KLGB is where we were last. Kilo Lima. Definitely not going to be starting off from there ever. Let's first things first also check what all different missions do we have available. Right, so jobs to search for, KLGB. That is where we are. Yep, KLGB is where we are, Long Beach. So from Long Beach, some good jobs, good options. We've got 26, that's a good number to start off from. That is taking us to KBUR, which is roughly about 25 nautical miles. Not bad at all. It's going to take us down south from Burbank, even closer to the Bay Area, which is exactly what we want to be able to do. Yesterday I thought we were going to be flying down towards Los Angeles, but you know what? Let's go further down towards actual Long Beach Island itself. And KLGB, let's have a look at the airport first. Well, it's a pretty big airport. Interesting how in recent flights, because I've got the asphalt thing selected, yeah, this one right here, all the different airports that we've been given, they all have multiple runways and not just two parallel runways. What I mean by multiple runways, I mean intersection multiple runways, right? We've got one over there, another one that we're going to be landing on, another one right here. Wow. Anyhow, alright, so this is where I think we should be taking our first flight to. So that's going to be KBUR, and we're taking one passenger who's going to be 200 pounds. So let's select you. And KBUR, what do you have for me? Whoops. Bob Hope, Burbank. Okay, so we're taking on short flights in the same area, but that's what this small little aircraft can afford right now. So I guess without further ado, let's jump into this. Let's have a look at the time. Hold on, what's the real time? It is 5 o'clock in the evening. Or, well, it is looking pretty bright, so pretty happy with that. Now, when it comes to... Not 3, actually. Yeah, 3 runways, yeah. Right, so I guess this is all. Navlog, right, this is what I was wanting to search for, because normally I just completely skip this. So let's jump us up to 3,000 feet, and apart from that everything else is going to be pretty good. Alright, let's jump in and let's get ourselves flying.
Hello, pilot. Let's see what's on the books for you today.
I just hope everything works out perfectly, because
Dispatch to transporter. Let's take these passengers to their destination.
Because today when I set up things, this thing was disconnected. Now I'm not sure why.
The passengers are ready to board. I hope you have plenty of room. It looks like they have gone crazy at the duty-free shop.
But I'm sure my brother must have had something to do with it. Nevertheless, it's a-okay. It should work. Fingers crossed. Everything else is looking lovely. We've got the track IR working, and I just hope we get decent frames today. Ooh, actually, after yesterday's changes, this is the first time I'm loading the sim. Because I was in the office the entire day, so I did not get time to look at the changes that we made graphically, because the game said you're going to have to restart the game. And why does this aircraft seem like it is looking at us flying?
Everyone is accounted for.
That is so
Time to take
Halloween-ish. Anyways. And of course, we're stuck, initially at least, at 15 frames, jumping up to 20. That's prime. What? No, there are no mountains here, mate. There are no mountains where we're at. It is just low cruising altitude, and therefore I wanted to, well, not fly too high, but not too low as well, because I know at times I lose focus and things go, 500 feet up and down. So 2300 was a little too close to the ground for me. Anyways, now that we've loaded in, this is looking pretty good. We've got Citation's aircraft around us. I should have probably changed our starting point, but whatever, it's good. Let me just quickly... Oh, actually, hold on. I can do all of this right here now, because I got Sky for Sim working, and I got the stream working on time, so everything should be lovely jubbly. Let's have a look at you. Come on, mate, load up. It does take its time. That when it does load up, it is the best thing. Right, so now let's go on to NeoFly and see if our weight is... Nope, we're 30 pounds short. Right, so let's just quickly take care of that. Now again, I don't know what 30 pounds is going to be, but I'm going to guess somewhere about 97. It's going to be overkill, but it should definitely do it. Wow, seriously? Is it going to be like this every single time I load this thing up? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna just hide it behind the yoke cam right here. It just ends up being so small and tiny behind here. But yep, we're looking lovely. It's going to be barely visible, but we're 14 pounds extra. But overall, we're looking pretty good, if I can say so myself. With that, let's jump back in and let's see. Okay, first get rid of the yoke. This is a beautiful aircraft. It's an easy one, of course. Let's get the fuel selector done and then move on ahead with our mixture all the way in. Since we're going to be in California, we don't really need to worry about the primer, or do you? Primer, the way I understand primer, it's almost like the choke. The cruise profile in MSFS just looks funny. Don't understand it. Well, again, for this small little flight, it does not make sense. I agree with you. But I'm sure in long haul, it does come into play. Alright, this is looking good. Aircraft is coming to life. Oh, that reminds me. One quick thing I need to do before we jump in for today's stream is I want to be able to increase the audio for the sim as well. So let me go ahead and set a gain right here and pump it up by about 2.5 decibels. Come on, resume. Right, there you go. The primer is injecting the fuel into, okay. Release the what? Prepared for tax. Okay, what did I click on? What is this thing? Objectives. Why is objectives here? And the objective is telling me to release the parking brake. Lovely, thank you very much. I don't need you. I don't need the weather. I don't need any of these extra things. Like, where is the weight at? I think it's further down. Flight assistant, yada yada. Okay, whatever. I guess it's necessary to have that thing. Right, so now let's jump in and like you said, let's prime it twice and let's get a little bit of throttle in as well.
Clear prop.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi
Right.
to the runway and take off.
Don't forget the checklist. Oh yes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know if that happened for you or not, but for me, the game, or not the game, actually this, my system audio completely crackled up. I hope it's fine now. I've refreshed it, but for me it just completely started throwing gibberish. Anyways, this is looking pretty good. We've got our strobes nav turned on, and let's I guess get in touch with our ATC. Rest everything is looking lovely. Why is it that we don't have this guy helping us? AI piloting, no. AI anti-protection stall, auto trim, ADC communications. Yeah, I do have it turned on, okay. Well, anyhow, we're gonna be departing north.
Long Beach Ground, Cessna November,
Oops.
239er1 Alpha, with Oscar request taxi for takeoff north departure. Cessna November, 239er1 Alpha taxi to and hold short of runway 30 using taxiway hotel. Contact tower on 119er.4 when ready.
Long Beach Ground BLT 212 with Oscar request taxi to the active north departure.
BLT 212 taxi to and hold short of runway 30 via taxiway Alpha Delta cross runway 26 left hotel. Contact tower on 119er.4 when ready.
I wish I could pin this.
Taxi to and hold
Oops.
short runway
Long Beach
30
Airport
via
information,
taxiway Alpha
Oscar
Delta, cross runway
1700
26 left
Zulu.
Hotel BLT
Wind
212.
318 at 5.
And now the AI
Visibility
pilot decides that,
10.
alright, yeah, I'll help you out.
Sky condition clear.
QNH
Temperature
30.0.
dew point 10.
Alright.
QNH 30.08.
Done.
ILS runway
And
30
my dog
clear.
is barking in the background. This
Landing
is
and departing runway 30.
just
VFR
not be
aircraft,
what we want to
redirection
be
of
able
flight.
to
All aircraft read back
hear
hold
right
short
now,
instructions.
but I'm gonna have to go ahead and help him out. He's old, he needs help, and so he's not able to get up by himself. I'm gonna have to help him. I have to be right back. Do apologize. Alright, and we're back. Do apologize for that. Small little inconvenience. He's old. This might be his last winter. The doctors have already told us,
Controller on initial
so
contact, you have Oscar.
he just needs attention at times. And I'm
Long Beach
happy to
Airport
provide it.
information, Oscar 1700 Zulu. Wind 318 at 5.
Alright, thank you so much for your ATIS information. I've got the QNH 30.08 and we've got that thing already set. I mean, I normally just pressed B and it works. Well, you know, he's the older one. He gets to say, he gets to choose what to do. Alright, with that, I believe it is time for us to taxi and hold short runway 30 via taxiway AD, cross runway 260. Again, I mean, why am I even reading it back? I know all I have to do is follow the taxi ribbon, so I guess let's start with that. Let's request a shift back. When is this gonna get fixed? I mean, I know that there are external third-party applications that you can buy, the pushback cart, but again, anyways, that's okay. I do have the mod installed. Where is it actually? Did I cancel it? Well, this will do for now. It doesn't really matter. When you've got a bigger aircraft, then I definitely need that mod. I mean, even with the Beechcraft, I end up using it, the King Air. But with this one, I don't think I'll need to worry about anything. Alright, let's get rid of the park and brake. I've got the brakes towed in. Just waiting for him to click into place, and there we go. And now we're fine. Perfect. We're gonna turn off that taxi ribbon. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. The only trouble with that is that nowadays, when I don't have a lot of time on my hand, because you need time for a good flight, a good stream, a good plan is very much required, and I have none of that happening. I know. I'm like the AI Uber. I just follow whatever's in front of me, and that's it. Where are they taking us? But honestly, I had thought about that, Zed, and the one restriction that I have is I can have it all on my tablet, but I wanted to be able to show it as well on stream. And for that, I just need a few days to set up my PC to get everything working and looking good.
Departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 30.
Alright, mate, thank you very much. You've done your part. It wasn't even necessary to go all this way.
30, Cessna 901 Alpha.
Exactly, it is no problem, of course. It's just fun. And also, there is an achievement. When you've got 1,000 miles pushback or something like that, you get an achievement, which I am hoping to get. I don't know when, but hopefully sometime soon. Now, are they both just gonna keep on waiting for each other? I hope they do. Yeah, see, today the ribbon is much more visible because we've got a yellow line, the taxi line, that it's on, whereas yesterday the green light was just overpowering the entire thing. Then again, why am I complaining? Had I had a better PC, none of this would have been an issue. Because right now the issue is anti-aliasing. Do I need to get in touch with him for crossing this runway? No, we don't. We're okay. Oh, it's accumulative, of course, Zed. It's accumulative, so... I've flown... I don't even know how many flights I've flown, how many hours I've played the game, but in total, when you do 1,000 miles or something like that, you end up getting that achievement.
Long Beach Tower Cessna November 23901 Alpha. Continue for north departure.
We've got a lot of traffic around today, which is good. Whoa. Did I miss something? Shoot, not again. Where is that thing gone? No way. He was right here in front of us.
Long Beach Tower, generic November 4096.
Echo is this, Delta, that's what we're... Oh my god, what the hell? The Cirrus Vision jet.
Generic November 4096, November Long Beach Tower.
Cross.
QNH 30, decimal
Full short of runway 30 by crossing taxiway AD, cross runway 26, H, contact tower on 114. Yeah, so we're on point, I think. That's the runway right there, I think. Alright, let's get moving.
Clear to land runway 30. Generic 906, November, did you copy?
We had to make a turn around over there, I think. Because runway 30... right there. So it has to be behind us?
Generic 906,
Great.
November, did you copy?
Oops, sorry about that.
Cessna 901 Alpha, leading my airspace frequency change approved.
We are on D. I am going to make a turn around right here.
November 23901 Alpha frequency change.
Great. Right off the bat in the
Generic
first
906, November. Please
stream
acknowledge.
of the day itself, the first flight itself, we are lost. We are lost on ground. I know there's this software called GSX that actually provides you with a follow me car, which is great because if you don't know the
Generic
airport,
906, November ATC services terminated. Good day.
they're just gonna send a car and help you out. Slow down, Sad. We've got an incoming vehicle. Is he gonna stop? I don't think he's gonna stop actually. Oh my god.
Long Beach Ground BLT 212 taxi.
I was just about to cross
departing.
30.
BLT 212 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway hotel.
Wait,
Taxiing
did
to
my
general
AI
aviation
pilot?
via taxiway hotel BLT 212.
Oh. What has happened right now is my AI pilot knows that I am lost on ground, and so he's gotten in touch for me with the ATC, telling them that can you please tell us where the taxi stand is so that we can go ahead and taxi to our stand and park. And exactly as that's happening, Zed comes in to tell me that it would be better if you prep and then go ahead with your stream because the viewers are going to be entertained. I think you're an AI, Zed. I think you're an AI, dude. Who? Zed's dead. I mean, everybody. What? Are you in? Even if I ask you, it's just... Alright. I guess we're taxiing to the parking. No, you see, the thing is that, I mean, if you were to get technical, I can definitely just get this thing utilized, right? I've got it all right here. I don't need to actually be going all over the place. It's just more fun to try and not use it and be like, okay, how about I figure it out? Oh, this is going to be a tight squeeze. We made it though. I really want to understand, why did the AI co-pilot decide to just push in for why did he do that? Because we took a wrong turn, you think? Alright, well, let's start it all over again then. Taxi takeoff options. Also, I do need to keep this at 1000 RPM. So let's just do that. There we go. Lovely.
Long Beach Ground BLT 212 request taxi for north departure with Oscar.
BLT 212 taxi to and hold short of runway 30 using taxiway
So it's
hotel.
this one.
Contact tower on 119.4 when ready.
Long Beach Ground BLT 212 with Oscar request taxi for takeoff north departure.
She just...
BLT 212 taxi to
I think
and
the
hold
AI
short
is...
of runway 30 via taxiway hotel. Contact tower on 119.4 when ready.
Is the
Taxi
AI...
to and hold short runway
Okay, thank
30
you.
via taxiway hotel BLT 212.
Well, that's that. Anyways, so the runway is right here actually. 30. That is where we gotta go. That one. And we're facing exactly there. So all I gotta do is go from there and then take a turn from hotel, and then they're on the runway. Lovely jubbly. Sweet. Hotel makes no sense. Well, again, that's what, because we were on Delta, and Delta led us straight towards the runway. All we had to do was make a right turn and we were there.
BLT
So,
212 hold position, caution other traffic.
what other traffic are you talking about? Okay.
Hold position BLT 212.
Is this the other traffic? He might be. I don't really care though. The right onto Delta, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking as well. That's where we were coming from. All we had to do. Anyways, we understand now. The AI is playing games. After all, it is Halloween.
BLT 212, continue taxi.
What if it's all a
Roger,
master
BLT
plan?
212.
A mastermind plan. Let's just get on this taxiway right here.
BLT 212,
There we go.
hold position, caution, other traffic.
I see the other traffic, darling, but we're okay.
Hold
That thing is
position,
far, far
BLT
away.
212.
Alright, let's get our flap set for takeoff.
BLT 212, continue taxi.
Roger, BLT 212.
Thank you for being of no help, AI. Anyhow, we made it. That's what matters, I think. I did not check the time on our delivery though. Not to the right, to the left, and we're there. Like this is runway 30 on our left. T3 Delta 3. It should have worked actually. I did not need to go all the way. There was no reason to. But I'm just following what the AI is telling me. I'm gonna go all the way back down. Let's just stop right here. We anyways need a small... Come on. Come on, co-pilot, you can do this. Okay, let's squeeze up a little further. Come on. Come on, you can do this. So my pilot friend told me you're supposed to stop before the line, but in the game you're supposed to step on the line, or is he not happy? Yeah, F them. I'm gonna get in touch with them. Request takeoff clearance.
Long Beach Tower BLT 212 at runway 30, ready for departure.
Beacon on,
north.
landing on,
BLT 212,
and taxi off.
30.08, wind tree 18 at 5. Departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 30.
Thank you so much
Cleared for takeoff runway 30 BLT
for
212.
finally clearing us off of this Long Beach Island. Long Beach Island, Long Beach Airport, whatever it is gonna be working for us perfectly. Alright, let's get ourselves lined up. We're looking good. Everything is set, flaps are set, trim is set for takeoff. The engine is purring real good, it's sounding real good. Alright, we are good to go.
Have a great flight. It's a beautiful time to fly.
The aircraft is just wanting to take off. It seems like what is the actually what I would love to know is what is the what do you call it, the total capacity, the weight capacity or whatever it is.
BLT 212, continue for north departure.
Full power, yeah, we are at full power, we're at full power.
Long Beach Tower
I just took it
BLT
slow and
212,
steady.
Continue for
And-
north
ooh.
departure.
And to get all the way in there, you see? We're in full power. Or another way that Z could be saying full power would be the trance way. Full power, dude! The techno trance, guys. That's what they say. Alright, we've got an easy climb out of here. Though, let's start making our turn. Wonderful suburban area. Crossing 1400 feet. The throttle shall go all the way in, 1/4 movement. You're going to hit a building in one of these days. No. It is all the way in. Look at that. Try that partial power on a road. Yeah, you're right. You know, that would be lovely. If I do that, then we're in for a treat. We're in for a Halloween treat for sure. Don't know if you're going to be coming back from it, but hey. Alright, reaching 2000. I'm going to start trimming ourselves down to 1 degree. There we go. 5 degrees. Good. It is now, but it took you like 4 tries. That is true. I mean, I like to mess around. I mean, that's the fun of it. I like to mess around. Again, with the new aircraft, of course, it's all the way in. But with this, since I know the aircraft a little bit, I'm gonna see and test its limits. I mean, if I go full power, I can, I'm sure, get a good lift out of this at 50 knots as well, depending on the weight and everything, of course. Alright, let's start leaning our mixture. Gonna get rid of our flaps.
Frequency change approved.
Long Beach Tower, BLT 212 frequency change. SoCal approach BLT 212 is type Cessna 152
Crossing 2,500 feet.
southeast of Long Beach, 2,400 feet. Request flight following.
But you are creating bad habits, yeah. As long as you're aware though. No? I mean, yeah, but you're right. Because it can go south real quick, real soon. That is something we learned. Oh, what was that? Tick, tick, tick.
Radar contact 2 miles southeast of Long Beach, 2,600 feet. QNH tree 0.08.
Roger, BLT 212.
Cessna 667 traffic is 10
Oh, no.
o'clock 3 miles at 200 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
I just realized I took the wrong flight.
BLT 212 traffic is 9
I was
o'clock
already
4
at
miles
Long Beach, and
200
now we're
feet
going
Cessna
back
Skyhawk.
up towards Burbank.
Report them in sight.
Oops.
BLT
Okay.
212 have the traffic.
That is not good. That is not good.
SoCal approach generic November 8355 Alpha 2,500 feet. Generic November 8355 Alpha SoCal approach QNH tree 0.08 continue as planned. SoCal approach Cessna November
Well, okay, if we are going
1636
north
Papa
towards
is type
Burbank
Cessna
now,
Skyhawk 3 miles northeast of Long Beach, 200 feet.
let's just
Request
get
flight
ourselves on
following.
track. And then I'll
Cessna
open up
November
NeoFly once again.
1636 Papa SoCal approach. Squawk 4174.
Because down south, I had checked before starting the stream, in NeoFly, we had some illicit cargo, and that's what I was wanting to get towards.
Squawk 4174
Oopsie.
Cessna Tree 6 Papa. Cessna Tree 6 Papa radar contact 2 miles northeast of Long Beach, 300 feet. QNH tree 0.08. Cessna Tree 6 Papa. Cessna Tree 6 Papa traffic is 7 o'clock 4 miles at 3,400 feet Cessna 152. Report them in sight. Cessna Tree 6 Papa, have the Cessna 152 in sight. Cessna 667 traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at 3,300 feet Cessna 152. Report them in sight. BLT 212 traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at 200 feet Cessna Skyhawk.
At 200
Report
feet?
them in
What?
sight.
I'm sure he sees it. Oh yeah, I see it as well. It's right
BLT
there.
212 have the traffic.
Oh, nice.
Cessna 667, have the Cessna 152 in sight.
We're cruising around looking pretty good. Flying towards our intended airport. Just in the wrong way though. Anyhow, I'm sure that we might be able to find some illicit cargo up there as well. I just thought it's gonna be fun to get one of those. Because till now, I've only done PAX missions and they're okay.
Cessna Tree 6 Papa traffic is 2 o'clock 3 miles at 2,100 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
Hello, Duke the Newcomb. Hope you're doing great. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Happy Halloween to you as well. How have you been enjoying? Have you been enjoying Halloween, by the way? Do you enjoy Halloween? Is it something you look forward to? Do you got a sweet tooth? There are too many questions.
Is 10 o'clock 1 mile
Duke.
at 3,000 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
I did look at it, mate. I did look at it. I've just not been able to, what do you call it? Get the time to be able to get it installed and get it set up. I looked at the scenery and I, again, need to get it in the sim itself. I know you sent the link and in fact, you sent the link and then after that one was expired, you sent another one. Yeah,
BLT
I know.
212
It's
traffic
just-
in sight.
Cessna 667, have the
I do
Cessna
apologize, mate,
Skyhawk
but I
in
definitely
sight.
am going to. I'm moving towards DreamHack this weekend. I mean, this weekend, day after. I'm back on the 6th, and after that, I'm looking forward to upping the stream
Report them in sight.
and looking at all the scenery and a lot many more things,
BLT
definitely.
212
But
have the Cessna Skyhawk in
thank you
sight.
so much, and just I'm gonna let you know for sure. I'm gonna create a video as well. I'll collection screenshots. I'll share with you.
At 2,400 feet generic. Report them in sight. BLT 212 traffic is 1 o'clock 3 miles at 2,400 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
You're working on a new one right now?
SoCal
Oh, wow.
BLT 212.
Look at you go, Duke.
Transition Bravo airspace.
That is amazing, mate. Hard at work you are.
Clear to the Bravo airspace. Cessna 667 traffic in sight.
Cleared through Bravo airspace BLT 212. BLT 212 have the traffic.
Generic 55 Alpha traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 200
Let's
feet
have a look at
Cessna
NeoFly
Skyhawk.
now.
Report them in sight. Cessna 421 traffic is 8 o'clock 3 miles at 3,100 feet Cessna 152. Report them in sight. Cessna 667 contact SoCal approach on 128.5.
Right, so this is the flight.
Good day.
Oh man, we're taking it back. I thought we were coming down. Anyhow, so once we take it back to KBUR,
BLT 212 contact. SoCal approach on 128.
I'm not gonna have too many options with the asphalt runway.
Generic 55 Alpha contact. SoCal approach on 125.5. Good day.
Going to 128.5 BLT 212. SoCal approach BLT 212 3,100 feet.
BLT 212 SoCal approach QNH 30.08. Continue as planned. BLT 212 traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at 1,400 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
I wish this thing were a
BLT
little
212
smaller.
have the traffic.
SoCal approach Cessna November 4366
Right.
200 feet. Cessna November 43667.
Well,
SoCal
I
approach
guess.
QNH 30.09er. Continue as planned.
Am I using the JPL 152? No, I'm
Cessna
using the
667
stock,
traffic is 6 o'clock 4 miles at 2,600 feet. Daher TBM 9.
the default.
Report them in sight. BLT 212 traffic is 2 o'clock 3 miles at 2,600 feet. Daher TBM 9. Report them in sight.
BLT 212 have the Daher TBM 9 in sight.
Let's see. Since we're not getting the kind of flights that I want,
Have the traffic.
I want to be able to see where can I up ourselves to a multi-piston. That would be good.
Cessna November 8038, Papa 8,700 feet. Cessna November 8038.
The JPL is a free mod for the 152. Really nice. Duke, you know what? I'm gonna write it down right now, mate. Like I said, I haven't really been part of the sim community at all, but I do have myself ready for that, so I'm gonna write it down, honest to God. JPL for 152. Alright, mate. I got you. Thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna look into it for sure, mate. Because earlier I had time, and then therefore I was able to plan things, get free mods installed, look forward to different kinds of flights. And nowadays it's just been a little hectic the past month-ish, or at least 2 weeks have been. This is a really lovely, wonderful flight. Again, had we been flying in England, it would have been greener. That's the only thing I can say. You downloaded it from their Discord? Okay. Okay. I shall look into it, mate. KSS. Salton Sea. Which is the closest one for me? There it is. 43 nautical miles, 42 nautical miles. Gum Goose. Or location, whatever that is, Diamond 62. To get myself rated for Class B. Alright, I guess rather than taking a mission next, once we reach our destination, what I'm going to look forward to is getting ourselves Class B. Greenery, cloudier, rainier, yeah, true, absolutely. I'm with you. I'm absolutely with you, Zed. Because this is just too... Yeah, I don't know about it. It just, you know, just blocks. Concrete blocks, you know. That's what it is. You whispered in the inventory in Discord? Thank you so much. Why are you so nice, Duke? I mean, of course, it's in your name, you're a Duke. But I salute you. I should try flying around in Iceland. We did do flights around Iceland. In fact, we kind of covered 40% of Iceland, flying from one place to the other. I in fact got packs installed specifically for Iceland before Asobo had updated Iceland. also comes with a tail? Well, okay, okay. What aircraft did I try? And I was just completely ruined with the experience of I'm never going to back to the tailwind dragger. No, it was not an MSFS. Oh, it was. Was it the DC? I'm forgetting right now. Because it was a while back. It might have been the DC. It's not easy. It's just so sensitive. So sensitive. I'm having a hard time controlling the rudder with the rudder pedals I've got, the Thrustmaster T-Series, and
Good day.
someday I'm hoping to learn, but I'm not really looking forward to it though.
125.35 for Cessna Tree 8 Papa.
So if we look at the map, hold on. Yeah, we're really down south, in the middle of nowhere. I mean, there's a lot around here, but when you're on the ground, in the air, there's nothing to see pretty much. Okay, I shouldn't really be doing this. You know, initially I used to hate flying the 152 or the 172 because I mean the 172 still, but when it came to flying it by hand and I did not have a yoke, trimming it was the worst. And having this Alpha and Bravo quadrant from Honeycomb, it is just godsend. When you're able to get this thing trimmed perfectly, I mean it just flies itself. And earlier I had a HOTAS and it was just always, you gotta keep it just in that direction, and then you've got tailwind or headwind or direction or whatever crosswind, you're just stuck there. If you don't have autopilot, 172 thankfully does, but if you choose, in the 172 also you have the option to not have it, right? If you choose not to, then you're in for a ride. Oh, used to hate it. Anyhow, I think it is time we start attenuating our speed. Because soon we're gonna reach our destination.
Burbank Tower BLT 212 is 8 miles south, 3,100 feet with Gulf to land.
BLT 212 Burbank Tower. QNH 30.10 wind, calm, fly right downwind runway 8.
Enter right downwind runway 8 BLT 212.
DC3? You're a tail dragger pilot. Wow. 99% in a bush plane? Yeah, in a bush plane, you're drifting. Honestly, in a bush plane, you're drifting. Yeah, I did fly initially when MSFS was released.
Yankee, continue for north departure.
In a bush plane, it was me, Admiral, and we found somebody from Canada in game itself. It was fun, but you're literally drifting in that. It's just so much fun. But I tried the DC3 and then I moved on to War Thunder, I think it was, and I tried that, and again the tail dragger was just, it spun me around a couple of times and then I was just upside down and I've had enough. And since then I haven't really tried it. I haven't given much thought to it, but I shall. Now that you mention it, I'm gonna make you proud someday, and you'll come over to the stream and you'll be like, alright, Blotter, you're a Duke now. She said downwind runway 8, right? I so hope they're able to get this thing in the next... I mean, again, if you're comparing it to realism, you shouldn't really be able to pin it, but it's a sim. I should be able to pin this one so that it just comes up on top and stays there. Enter right downwind runway 8. What What is that airport? Wait, is that where I'm going? I think that is maybe where I'm going. I'm gonna be able to get into the right downwind runway 8, but then what runway is in use? She did not tell me that, did she? Dude, I'm telling you, the AI is trolling us today. It's in Halloween mood. I don't know, whatever it is, I'm not liking it.
Cessna 13 Yankee, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
I guess we are gonna be using runway 8.
Burbank Tower, Cessna November 8013 Yankee, frequency change.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Burbank Tower, generic November for tree 994 is 1 mile north 1,000 feet with golf to land. Generic November for tree 999 for Burbank Tower. QNH tree 0.09 wind 128 at 5.
That's
Fly
runway
right
8.
downwind runway 8.
That's what you told me as well, darling, but what next? What's next? Come on.
Fly right traffic runway 8 generic 904. BLT 212 wind 128 at 5. Clear to land runway 8.
Ah, perfect. Thank you.
Cleared to land runway 8 BLT 212.
Oh my god. Notch 1 flaps down. Let's start reducing our speed as well. Let's make our left entry to base. Perfect. Overshot that a bit, but we're right next to it. Alright, let's slowly bring it in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. Just get me the... Yeah, there you go. Maybe a little too high. Definitely But it's okay, we've got a long runway and a small little aircraft. Because I was aiming far ahead, right here in the center.
Transporter, almost done. Go to the parking.
Okay.
Contact ground for your parking
Generic
assignment.
niner
Shut
4.
down.
Not really.
152 on the runway. Wind 128 at 5.
It was minus
Clear to land
217
runway 8.
FPM.
BLT 212 exit runway when able.
You got that.
Clear to land runway 8 generic niner 4. BLT 212 contact ground on 123.9.
123.9 for BLT 212.
Alright, let's start clearing the
Burbank
flaps.
ground BLT 212 request taxi to the gate.
BLT 212 taxi to Gate Bravo for using taxiway Alpha Delta Delta 1 cross
Oh my
runway
God.
26.
Taxiing to Gate Bravo.
There we
or
go.
via
Lighting lights
taxiway
off,
Alpha
taxi lights
Delta
on.
Delta 1 cross runway 26 BLT 212.
Again, the approach. But in this thing, I just noticed that it does tell you what your FPM is. So it came up on this tablet, minus 217. It's not the best. It's okay. Definitely can be better. Bouncing is something that is not a-okay. Didn't she just clear somebody to land on this egg? Where is ground taking me? Is... Oh, God. Okay. Get away. The AI is surely trouble in this game, that's for sure. Just stay far away from them and you're gonna be happy. Especially today being Halloween, I'm not entirely sure why. They've just given us the weirdest annunciations and well, what can you do? You're their guinea pig after all. You have to listen to them.
Transporter, you can open the doors and begin the disembarkation.
Not the primer. Yeah, the parking brake. There you go. Alright. Ooh-wee. What a lovely... Uh-oh. Well, it works. What a lovely start to our stream, to our first flight, which has come to an end. We don't have that many passengers in there. I don't know why. Does FSX not realize that? But that's okay. FSR, actually. Moving on to NeoFly, I hope this thing is
Transporter.
happy.
All the passengers have disembarked. Good job.
Yes!
See you soon.
Alright, now, if we go out to this thing, which was my next agenda, actually.
Start your engine.
No, I'm not, darling, I'm done. I'm done. Hold it. I'm gonna clear the aircraft first things first, alright? And everybody disappears. Nice. Alright. Perfect. Now that we've cleared the aircraft, I want to quickly jump back onto NeoFly and have a look at this. So if I want to get a Class D rating, I need to be going down to... Oh, 18 nautical miles is not that far off. Right, I can definitely do that. We can fly off down to L70. And a Grumman Goose. That's what I've got to test this out on. What other do we have? We've got a Diamond, which is 31 nautical miles. I think a Diamond is going to be better. I haven't really flown the Grumman Goose for such a long time. For ages, actually. I don't even know why it's there. I think because I got a mod, maybe. Therefore, but... Have you guys tried it? For the Diamond, the only problem I have is it's a really good aircraft, I know it, but it's got really small visibility. And for Grumman Goose, I don't know actually. Pure Boss, long time no see indeed, so welcome to the stream. I'm very happy Halloween to you, so as we jump in with some NeoFly action today. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're having a wonderful, well, November end start, actually, because it's right around the corner. How have you been? I'm more and more tempted to go to the Diamond, actually. Goose is in the 40th anniversary. Okay, well, then me getting that mod, I hope. You know what? If it is part of it, I might as well try it. Okay, let's do this. Let's try this. But first things first, I am gonna have to... Alright, I've got two options. Either I fly down to L70. Let's see where L70 is at. Let me get back to the main menu. And then from there, we'll figure out. Because if L70 is a decent place to fly down to, I'll do that. Or else we can just quickly get a pilot over towards that place. Right, another thing. So Zed, you were mentioning about Iceland, right? This is all that we saw back then when I flew, like a year and a half ago, whenever it was. It was wonderful for a certain time, and then it was just meh. You've been pretty good. That is good to hear, Pure Boss. That is exactly what we want to be able to hear. You would take the Diamond, since you cannot get a bonus in every job you fly for landing softly during the licensing flight. Since you cannot get a bonus in every job you fly. Okay, during the licensing. That's what I was thinking as well. That it would be much more trusted and suited. But, as Duke just mentioned, it was part of the 40th anniversary. So, will that mean that this one that I have, because I got it as a mod, I remember it clearly, and it was missing a wheel. I clearly remember it, and I flew it once, and I was like, wait, what? I wouldn't mind messing around with it, though. But for a license, though, that is the good question. That's the appeal right here. First things first, though. What was that? L70. Right, let's figure out where L70 is at. And how does it look? I'm sure it's going to be a small little airstrip in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, for sure it is. It shows it like it's an asphalt runway or whatever. Why can it not just show me what it is? It just superimposed this thing on top, which clearly... It's a decent airport. 1300 meters of runway. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Goose. I'm gonna try out the Goose. And if we fail, so we do. I've got 13 grand, 15 grand now actually. Almost towards 16. How much does it cost though? 530 for a license? It's okay. I think I'll try this. Because I've not flown a Goose for the longest time. And I want to really give it a shot. So how do we do this? Add the qualification aircraft to your hangar and add the selected qualification to it. Would you like to take the qualification test? Yes, please. The Grumman Goose has been reserved for you at L70 with qualification test preloaded. Go to L70 and assign your pilot to the aircraft. Okay, they've taken my money. I can see that. But if I go down to my jobs list. Wait, it says no job. What? That's weird. Okay, this is weird. Did I just spend $530 for nothing? Where did it go? So I've assigned it, they've taken my money, that's for sure, so it's gone somewhere, and it's supposed to be in the job list, which I do not see, interestingly enough. Oh, but it is right there. Okay, so all I need to do is get my pilot to L70 and we're golden. You know what, at 18 nautical miles, that's no problem at all. What we'll do is get our pilot over there. While we do so, let's just get this thing loaded up in the small runway ramp right there, and click on fly. Or yeah, we'll click on fly, and while we do that, I'm gonna quickly get this thing changed, because we've got twin engine to work with now, so that means we need an upgrade on our throttle quadrant. By the way, amongst the two aircrafts, which one do we have the most rating for? Do we think the Goose was a better option, or do we still think the Diamond is the appeal? I mean, if you ask a girl, yeah, she's definitely going to give you different answers, but I'm not asking a girl, am I? I don't know where my mind is taking me today. Bruv, idiot. Mixtures. This clearly tells you how outdated. What the heck? What is this? I've been Duke. Now I know why did you call for this aircraft. Sheesh. Okay, well, since we're here, we're gonna try it. I know you love tail draggers. That's maybe the first reason. The second one being that you love tail draggers, and that's why we're here. At the same time, though, the visibility of this one isn't what I expected it to be. If I look at, first things first. Where's the outside cam? Okay, I need to click ready to fly. And now we go to outside cam, and oh, we do have both the wheels. Okay. The rudder does work. I'm sure everything works, it's just I don't know how any of this is gonna work though. I'll figure it out. First and foremost, I am going to have to go down to control options and quickly change the profile for our Honeycomb Bravo. You think you would use the Goose for an actual mission over the Diamond? The Diamond is expensive, but doesn't really crack a lot. Alright, let me just quickly change this down to a twin engine GA. Lovely, lovely. I'm so looking forward to learning and getting, again, I have those downloaded, I've got them purchased. Anyhow, I've got some wonderful Boeing aircrafts that I do want to be going down towards later, as I'm done with DreamHack coming right up. November 3rd, 4th and 5th, that is DreamHack India. Once I'm done with that, then I'm going to be looking forward to learning a lot more and joining you guys every single day with some flying and some driving as well. Okay, now I'm stressed. Right, so I am here. Let me just quickly get my pilot here as well. Right, location L70. Another 474 to send him there. I'm down $1,000, more than $1,000 in fact. The pressure is rising now. Alright, let's get him in there.
Start your engines according to the aircraft procedure.
Can I not just press Control E and be done with it? thankfully, I've got all of these wonderful buttons to help me out. So let me get that turned on. That's gonna get our alternators working and turning and chugging along, hopefully. Though I'm gonna have to figure out where the fuel switch is. The Goose would definitely make an interesting workhorse. That I can agree with. That I'm sure it would. Once you get comfortable with it though, that's another issue. For another day perhaps? Wait, the altitude is already at... No, that's not possible. It's further up. I just clicked B for barometer reset and we're at 2600 feet already. Okay. GG's. Now, as far as flap control, are you serious, mate? Wow. Okay. Let's see. Did somebody knock on our aircraft? What was that? I'm seriously getting Halloween. I don't know. I don't know what. The AI, this game, is playing mind tricks with me. Plus, did I say I'm really scared of horror? Okay, where exactly can I find the fuel? I don't know if I was supposed to change that. I'm gonna keep it where it is. I was trying to find a checklist, but there isn't any. Let's open up JD's checklist. So that's another mod that I had installed, but I doubt JD's checklist would actually have the Goose. Let's see. He's got a lot over here, as you can clearly see, and I would highly recommend this. Now I'm not entirely sure if I have that updated or not, but if at all you need mods, I do have a Excel sheet that I've updated a while back. All you need to do is !mods, but I'm not sure if it's updated or, I mean, set up, sorry, with the stream bot. Okay, come on. Wish there was a search button. The Douglas F-15, F-35s, German Goose. There we go. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Right, this checklist is for simulator bases only. Yep, definitely true. Main panel, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. Alright, good. After pre-flight inspection, doors locked and closed. That we have done, I'm sure. Battery switches are off. Well, you know what? I've actually turned them on, so let's move on ahead to... Oh no. Ah, I can scroll. Alright. There we are. Right, so start engine. Parking brake is set. I hope it is. I'm sure it is. Isn't that the parking brake? That's the tail wheel lock. Okay. That's good to know as well. But where is the parking brake though? I'm gonna need the parking brake. Or actually, I'll set a button for it later. Battery switches have been turned on. Generator switches have been turned on as well. Nav lights green, red, amber are on. And that is correct. Where did I see them? They were right here. Oh god, this checklist is taking up quite a lot of room. Well. Okay, what else do we have on the list? Beacon position light set to on. Carburetor heat. Okay, we just saw the carburetor heat, which was supposed to be up here. Oh, come on, tracker. Please behave to... Did he say cold or hot? Where is he at? To cold. Alright, that is set. Propeller lever to low RPM. Alright. Propellers. Wherever they are. I'm sure they are working. Where are the propellers though? Oh, there they are. Alright. Propellers to low RPM. There we go. Good. So that is cancel, and that is low RPM. That is lovely. Oh, tracker is really playing. There we go. Much better. Right, fuel tank selector on desired tank or both. Now that is something I'm still trying to find out. Where exactly is the fuel tank selector? Head temperature, that's not it. Magneto cut off, that's not it. Okay. Well, I'm sure the overhead panel is covered. Can it be behind me? Batteries and all that is turned on. Yep. That's all good. How about back here then? Main fuel valve. Aha! There we go. 2 off? No. We'll have it to left or right for now. I've set it to right. Okay, that works. Cool, so we've got that working. Fuel cross feed valve is closed. Okay, that surely has to be on the back as well. What the heck? Fuel valve is set to on and on. Crossfeed. For the engines, I've turned them on. I'm not sure for the crossfeed. Wobble pump. Operate until 3 or 4 psi. Bloody hell, why the heck did I go for goose? Duke, you've duked me for this one, mate. You knew no Duke on this channel anymore. Okay, how do I pump the frickin'... Where was it? Wobble pump, right. Wobble pump. Wobble pump has to be here somewhere, mate. It cannot be too far away from the pilot. Or can it? He's gonna pump it up and we should be good. It's basically like a primer, from what I understand. And then we need to get it up to, like you said, 3 to 4 psi. Alright, let me get you out of the way first things first, because you're just way too much. Right. Now, the wobble pump. Are you here, mate? Is this the rudder trim? Okay. Wobble. The VB wobble. Oh, God. I'm sure it's going to be here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Isn't it? No, that's not it. Hey, that's an interesting position for a landing, yeah? Just imagine this. This pilot is sitting here, right? And then he's got one hand going back there for his landing, yeah? That's alright. One hand going over here for his rudder trim. That's alright. He's going up there for his fuel valves. And, right? Yeah. Oh, I think I found the wobble pump. Isn't that it? The main fuel pump. I guess we gotta turn that on. It does wobble, so I guess that's what it means. Wobble pump. Okay, so while he's actually sitting here, he's in a bloody gym, mate. He's really doing it. Where's the PSI though? I wanna see. Because I need to get it up to 3 to 4 PSI, and he needs to be looking in front, I'm sure, in order to get it up. Uh-oh. That's the RPM, that's not it. The fuel, okay. What else do we got here? Temperature for left and right engine. Uh-oh. I think that was it. Whew. Fuel, ponds, LBS right there. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna skip ahead and let's see what is the next step. I'm gonna wobble it again in just a few minutes. No way, I gotta find this thing again. Oh. Wait, hold on. I'm sure there's an easier way. Do we not have, apart from JD's checklist, just a simple checklist? Hell yes, there we go. That just makes things easy, there you go. Alright, let's start the left engine procedure. Beacon is on, right magneto. Oh, this is blessing. Right, so I need to turn this guy. Come on. What? Bro, just move. That is acting wonky. I'm sure I've missed a step and that's the reason why it's not doing it. Right, so let's go back. Battery have been turned on. Yep. Yep, they're on. Alright. Generators switch has been turned on as well. Volts. Check, it is at 0. Fuel valve is at open. This is closed and that is open. Yep, we've set that as well. Prop setting, we've already done that. Mixtures, oh, idiot, okay. How did JD miss this? Mixture needs to be 100% of course. Makes full sense. Throttle is supposed to be closed. Yes, it is closed. And park and brake, I need to know where this is. And the pilot goes down there to get that park and brake pole. Amazing. Anyhow, I'm loving the engineering and whenever this plane was released. Moving ahead towards the next step. Beacon lights, again I can change that. Everything is done. Then why won't you behave? That is super weird. Uh-oh, come on. Alright, it is set to both. I'm an idiot. It needs to be at both and it is set at both. Alright, let's get some exercise done right here. We've got a couple of pumps going in there and that's I'm sure done. Right, fuel pressure, where is this at? Fuel pressure is increasing, right, it's at 3 to 4. We're definitely way above that. Engine push start, perfect. And with that, haha! Right engine, it is working. I think that's the reason it was going back again and again, Pure Boss, but we seem to have things working. Right, let's just do the same process for the left one as well. Volume up is check, fuel pressure is check, that is check. It's done, mate. Apply throttle, I've already done that. How much more throttle do you want me to give it? Okay, there we go. Whoa, 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 stop moving. Alright, we'll keep it at roughly 5, and that is RPM and manifold. It is definitely working. Great, with all of that done, now we should be able to get our left engine up and running as well. So prop is up, rest is all looking good. Let's get our left engine started. Oh my god. Okay, let's just move on to the left engine. It's set to both. Push the starter, that's what we want to do.
Now that the engine is running, taxi to the runway. Don't exceed 25 knots while taxiing.
Let's give it props as well. Honestly, if I'm able to get a Class D rating with this German Goose in first try, I'm gonna be thrilled. I'm not gonna get it, I think, but still. Right now, alright, now let's move ahead to get the nav lights turned on. Check. Flights I've already checked. Tail wheel right there. Lock is off. Park and brake, right. Now this is the troubled thing. You know what, never mind the park and brake, because I have pedals, so I'm just gonna apply both of them. I think that's gonna be better. We'll keep it at off. Now, as far as taxi is concerned, I'm gonna have to use those guys. Once all that is done, we just flew around. Somebody just flew around. Alright, darling, are you gonna start pushing us back anytime soon? What is she doing? Has she done it? Is that her pushback? Done? What? Park and brake is off. And she's not interested. My god. What a dumb nut. So this is the mod I was talking about, and this allows me to set my plane up for a pushback and exactly how I want it to. So let's do it right just like that. Oh, come on. If this works, this is going to be perfect. Because I really need help here. I normally, with the simulation games that I play, I keep the settings all the way up. Also, it is loud. I'm going to tone it down. This thing is way louder than I want it to be on stream. Alright, let's keep it roughly around there. Should be hopefully okay. Is this gonna work? Cancel pushback. What is happening? Is it the park and brake that's causing trouble? What is it? Well, I mean, I'm sure she did. That's exactly what is causing all this issue. Even this wonderful mod does not seem to know what to do with the Goman Goose. This is just crazy. Aye aye, Captain. H-Crew, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Hola, senor. We're trying to get ourselves a different license, and we are stuck, and we are... Wait, hold on. By the way, happy Halloween, H-Crew. How was your Halloween? Did somebody just land right next to us? Am I dreaming? I have no idea what's going on. I've been so lost in this aircraft, and I need to get this thing to please just take me back. You know what? I'm gonna make do with what we've got, okay? I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but I'm gonna try and get this to move. Actually, I'm just gonna use the left engine. Whoa, 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 whoa. How is this not working? Have I screwed myself up already? There is no way. Okay. Easy does it. Easy does it. Easy does it. Alright, we're there. We're there. Cursed Halloween pushback indeed. I mean, this is the craziest Halloween stream it could have been. Even though I've not prepared for anything to be Halloweenish, that's exactly what we are getting right here. You know what? It is what it is. And now that we're finally in control of things, I think we're getting the hang of it. I might just be able to get this thing. Thankfully, once again, I have to thank Honeycomb Bravo and for and what a jerk. I'm telling you, the AI has an agenda against us today. Look at him just trolling us. He's like, ooh, you're on talking about Halloween. Esports host during day, pilot by night. Indeed, that is true, sire. That's exactly what it is, mate. Then again, a racing driver, a truck driver, all of it combined, but mostly a pilot. Ooh, please, bus, don't push me right there. I'm gonna get as much of the runway as I can for this aircraft. I'm flying it for the first time. It is looking lovely, though. I just want to get it up in the air, do whatever they ask me to. But, pure boss, I tell you, I have been duked, mate. The Duke Newcomb has set us up today. But again, it is turning out to be fun. That's the best part. And for that, thank you, Duke. Level 1 flap set. By the way, H-Roof, are you planning on going back home this New Year? Or are you sticking around? Have I done a license test before? In NeoFly4, I did. Not in NeoFly4. This is my first NeoFly4 test. They ask you to do a loop around. They ask you to do a hold heading. Couple of things they ask you to do. Dude, is this aircraft going to be able to get up? Okay, now what do you want me to do? Please tell me. Please tell me there is something. Taxi to runway, keep your ground speed under 25 knots once at the runway. Turn your landing lights on. Oh, yes, of course. There you go.
With the runway and take off.
Align with the runway and take off. Easy. You know what? I'm gonna sit back. Actually, no. I won't be able to see anything. I'm gonna hold the brakes, get the power up a little bit, because I don't trust this runway. I'm gonna get level 2 flaps. Oh, this is loud. Do let me know if you want me to reduce the auto levels. Oh my god, what the heck? And we've got crosswind as well. Look at that windsock over there. I did not sign up for this. I did not sign up for this. Do I have enough speed?
Remember that here at NeoFly, we have to take care of our cargo and passengers. Don't bank or pitch too much for the entire flight. Now,
Darling, what do you mean bank or pitch? Okay, we're barely making it out of this valley that I'm sure of.
Your bank angle was too high. Failed qualification. You can go land and go to the parking.
all that, and I suddenly just remembered this is exactly what used to happen back when I got this thing, and I was just never able to understand exactly what do I do wrong, because it would always bank towards one side. I think maybe you didn't pass. That is a fair assessment, I tell you. That is a really fair assessment, just perfect, I think. I passed on to the next level. I'm definitely not doing that again. But does that mean I've lost all my money, dude? No. No, diamond. Now I need the diamond. It was so much more better had I had the diamond. Why? Why did I listen to a tail dragger junkie? I did not mean that. I did not mean that. Boy, oh boy, was that fun. I kid you not. That was real good fun. While it lasted, what did I do wrong though? I don't understand. I got everything. Again, the takeoff itself, definitely. What did I do wrong? I'm gonna highlight this tomorrow. What did I do wrong? Right off then, we move on to the takeoff. Anyways, that ain't coming back. The DA60. Now, where was the DA60 at? I've lost the money. I'm not gonna get it back, or am I? The plane is gone. Yeah, the plane is definitely gone. Is the pilot gone? No way! No way! My pilot is dead! Oh my god, all the troubles that I went through to... This Halloween. Oof, oof, yo. This was not expected. This was definitely not expected. The default goose is a bit underpowered. I definitely needed a bigger runway and a lot more space. But I cannot believe this. I've got... Can I hire a pilot again? I'm so confused right now. He's dead. Like, I cannot choose my pilot anymore. So this entire profile, even though it's alive, it's for nothing. I did get one tick mark said. Got that full power going. That's true. Ah, alright, the pilot is still there. That's the reason why it's still showing up. Okay. So that means I need to go back to this thing and L70. I've only got the... No, you know what? I'm going to move ahead and choose the DA62. I think I'm going to be much better with this one, I promise. 595, let's do it. That's the reason we were earning all that money. We need that. We need that license today. And it is happening today. Now, I need to go to 46CN. Alright, cool. Let's quickly get our pilot jumped on to 46CN. There we go. Another 600. I've lost 4.5 grand in just trying to get this license. I just hope we're able to get it now. Thankfully, the pilot is assured. Rest everything, we're going to be able to get the DA62 up in the air, no problem at all. Now, what was the name of that thing? CN something. 46CN. Also, the weather, I think, I need daytime. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that works. Lovely. Alright, let's give it another shot. And this time, lesson learned. Don't listen to Duke. No, that's not true, mate. That's not true. I just don't have any experience with the tail dragger. That's what it is. And so it makes it really difficult. Plus, not knowing the aircraft that I'm flying for the very first time as I take a test, I think I'm bound to actually get into some trouble, and that's exactly what happened over there. But honestly, good I remembered that there is an inbuilt checklist thing in Microsoft Flight Simulator. See, this is what I was talking about when it comes to the diamond. This is the only thing I don't like about it. The view. It's not a military aircraft. Then why does it need to have this restricted view? I mean, I understand IFR flying, but this is like, don't you dare look outside. Nope, not outside. Nope, not outside. You just look over there, and that's it. That's all you're forced to do in this aircraft. Nevertheless,
Clear.
we're A-okay in this one. Right, let's clear up everything. And we're looking good. Perfect. Now this, I'm hoping, is going to be much easier. I'm sure it's going to be a lot more easier than the one we were trying earlier. I honestly do not want it to be a Halloween stream, but I'm getting spooked right now. Like, what is happening? I do not know. Let's just jump into this thing and try and get the mission started. First things first. Right, so my mission is to get this completed. Waiting for the matching plane and location. 46 CN, that's exactly where I'm at. Am I not? 46 CN.
First step, start
Aha.
your engines according to the aircraft procedure.
Okay, that's easy. Toc toc. Let's get our alternator and battery initiated. Let's wait for... What do I think I'm going to have to turn on the Garmin as well. Once we get the avionics working, we should be able to move ahead. You like to fly stuff in the market between licensing missions, so you don't feel like I'm wasting money. That is true. Sweet, we'll get the IRS initiated. I mean, we'll let the IRS initiate itself while we wait. Oh, it is Beer Boss. Oh, you're haunting us, mate. You're haunting us. This is looking, well, alright, we'll wait for this to align itself, and then we should be able to get this thing moving ahead. No problem at all. In fact, I can now actually use my autopilot as well. So it's going to be that much more easy and straightforward as far as the mission is concerned. Perfect. Now that is looking good. We've got that working. We've got that working. Now the fuel. All right. Let's get down here. The master and that is all set. The fuel pump is turned on. UX is turned on. P-dot heat I need to turn on from here. All right. Why does the door keep opening like that? It is so crazy. Right, the second fuel pump is on as well. I'm gonna get both the engines initiated together. Right, with that, let's get our mixture up. Our props up. And just a little bit of throttle. Oh, well, not throttle, just initiate the throttle. Oh, this one does not have a... Anyways, reverse. This plane does not have a reverse, but I just... Oh, late nights, I tell you. Beacon on. Oh, sorry. Taxi lights on, nav lights on, strobe on. This is all looking good. And now, all we need to do is get left and right. Better. Come on. Wait, why do I have low fuel pressure? Hold on, hold on, hold on. What's going on over here, mates? The fuel pumps are on. It's a very straightforward thing. Oh, right, of course. The master's right there. Hot air entry. Are you kidding me? did I get the tanks on? I got the fuel on. Oh, right. I should have selected the tanks. Right. You're right about that. The tanks are going to be up top, I think. No, definitely not. There isn't any space for up top. So it has to be around here itself. Not over there. De-icing in this weather I'm not going to need. Left and right engine. ECU testers. Alternators. Fuel pumps are on. That is on. Oxygen. Alright. Avionics master is on. Pitch trim. And
Now that the engine is running,
there we
taxi
are.
to the runway. Don't
Thank you,
exceed
Peebus.
25
Definitely
knots while taxiing.
needed that. Don't exceed 25 knots. No problem at all. Alright, everything looking good. Everything in the greens. Everything is hunky-dory, I believe. Let's get ourselves moving now, shall we? Taxi light set is on. We'll actually turn on the beacons right here itself and not wait to get all the way to the runway. Now, one thing I do want to figure out, in every single plane this is an issue, and I think I need to map this button, which is the parking button. Definitely needs to be down here. What? Okay. Me looking around with the track IR is really good fun, but on stream, I'm all over the place. I just noticed, and it's just like, well, you know what it is, what it is. And so, seriously? In the armrest way, we've got the parking. Armresty area. Well, this is definitely the armrest. Ain't no armrest here. So in the armresty area is the parking brake. Says, okay. Well, armresty area. That's the window open thing. Bloody hell, you know what? I need to get this thing mapped. So what? No, I don't need that, mate. All I need is to go quickly into control options. Go to my alpha. And quickly search by name. It's going to be toggle parking brake. Validate. And since I have this set up for autopilot. Oh, no. Search by input, there we go, and I'm gonna clear the autopilot from here because I've got the Bravo right next to us. Oops, clear input and validate. Perfect. Save that, and we're golden. No need to worry about that anymore. Resty area. Oh, okay, resty area found. And let's get ourselves started and set up for this wonderful one-time flight mission that is going to take us towards a betterment of our future. After having lost one plane, definitely looking forward to being a lot more better. Hey, Pure Boss just landed. You scared us in the previous one. I was so busy, Pure Boss, within the goose and trying to get it working and understand exactly what's going on. And I could hear that there is a flight going on around me. I jump outside, I don't see you. And then I look to the left, and there is an aircraft there, but it's cold and shut. Cold and dark, basically, right? And so I'm so confused that was that aircraft there or not? Because I'm so into, again, you know what, it is just like I keep on saying, an interesting Halloween stream. Anyways, now I know what I'm doing, and I can definitely expect to be a lot better in control with this aircraft. What kind of an airport is this? You're the ghost that haunts MSFS. Well, today you definitely have haunted this stream. From the start of the stream, I kid you not. I mean, I started the stream and things were just random. It was just random.
For 6 Charlie November traffic BLT 212 taking off runway 7 departing straight out.
Flap 1 set. Takeoff trim. Set. Landing lights on. Taxi lights off. Beacon on. Alright. Now, one thing I'm going to do before I move on with anything is I'm going to set the altitude to, let's say, 3,000 feet. Alright, I'm going to choose the heading for the runway itself, so that things are going to be easier. Once we get up in the air, don't want to get baffled and really want to be able to nail our first attempt at this. Our vertical speed is going to be 500 feet per minute FVM, and I believe that's about it. Everything else is looking pretty good. No enunciators, everything's green, and we're golden. Alright, let's get moving. I'm remembering everything that Zed taught me. Full power, we're looking pretty good. The speed is coming up.
We are now
Wow,
in the
we
air.
just made
Remember
it.
that here at NeoFly, we have to take care of our cargo and passengers.
Alright.
Don't bank or pitch too much for the entire flight.
Positive rate, gear up.
Climb to 1,000 feet AGL.
1,000 feet coming right up. If I do that, the view in this aircraft is so meh. But again, it is what it is, and I'm sorry, but I am gonna have to be in this view. Not gonna be able to show much outside.
Joshua approach BLT 212 is type Diamond DA62 2 miles east of 46 Charlie November 3,800 feet. Request flight following.
BLT 212 Joshua approach. Squawk 1064.
Squawk 1064 BLT 212.
BLT 212
Wait,
radar
didn't
contact
see.
2 miles southwest of Charlie Lima 1 tree 4,000 feet. QNH tree 0.20. Joshua departure generic November 7107 tree is passing 11,800 feet, climbing 14,000 feet. Joshua approach Airbus November 45448 6,300 feet.
Honestly, I'm so confused right now. Because the aircraft keeps on telling me, don't sink. I'm at 4,000 feet.
Joshua departure QNH 30.19er, continue as planned. Airbus November 45448, Joshua approach QNH 30.19er, continue as planned. Generic 07 tree, contact Los Angeles Center on 132.85. Good day. Airbus 448 descend and maintain 4,900.
We were at 2,500. I need to be at 3,500 of
132.85.
maybe 4,000.
Generic 07 tree. Descend and maintain 4,900 feet Airbus 448.
Alright. That's what I'm going to set up. And moving on down to the vertical speed. VS is going to be... Well, we're almost at 4,000. Now I wonder, what exactly do they want? What all rather do they want? Climb to 1000 feet AGL. What the heck?
Joshua approach generic November 6300.
3420 feet.
3,600 feet. Generic
So that
November
means 4420 feet.
Foxtrot, Joshua approach QNH 30, decimal 22, continue as planned.
Alright, 4200. That's where we need to be. For us to be at exactly 1000 feet AGL.
Daher 68 Foxtrot climb and maintain 7,600 feet.
Ah, okay. Then again, we've calculated it perfectly, and I think we're headed into the right direction. Thank you so much for your boss, by the way,
Climb and maintain
because I was getting a little worried there.
7,600 feet. Daher 68 Foxtrot.
With the known sink terrain altitude
448
warning.
airport is at your 1 o'clock, 12 miles. Maintain present heading and altitude. Report runway in sight. Daher 166 contact Los Angeles Center on 132.3.
I'm gonna try and maintain 120 knots, just trying to get away from this flap region that we're in.
Heading and altitude Airbus 448. Daher 68 Foxtrot.
So there it is on 46 CN. That's where we took off from. It says altitude 3,420 feet,
Daher 166.
and we've got ourselves set at 4,200.
448. I have the runway in sight.
So hopefully it should be fine.
Airbus 448, you are 9 miles south of Victorville. Maintain present heading and altitude. Contact Victorville Tower on 118.35. Joshua approach Daher November 9er 556, Zulu 7,100 feet. Daher November 9er 556, Zulu Joshua approach QNH 30, decimal 2 tree, continue as planned.
What else does she want from me?
Heading and altitude. Tower on 118.35 Airbus 448. Generic 00 Foxtrot traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles at 7,000 feet Daher TBM 9. Report them in sight. Daher 56 Zulu traffic is 5 o'clock, 4 miles.
So I'm just slowly, like your boss said, creeping up to that altitude.
Report them in sight.
Actually, just to be safe, I'm gonna set it up at 4,400. We're climbing to 4,300 right now.
Traffic in sight.
There we go.
Daher 56 Zulu.
Now when you're doing all of this with a mouse, it's just such a big difference doing it with the mouse and having a proper hardware to be able to control things and be in control, exactly knowing where it is.
Now do a U-turn. Remember to watch your bank angle.
A U-turn? Are you serious? A U-turn, that's what she says. Well, darling, you've got a U-turn coming right up. Hold on, I can use my heading bug and do exactly the opposite of 060. Ah! Hold on. Half bank, do I not have that programmed over here? Shoot. I do actually, I think. Anyways. Never mind the heading. I'm gonna do it myself.
6,300 feet, Daher 68 Foxtrot. Daher 68 Foxtrot, descend and maintain 5,500 feet.
A U-turn, she says. In an aircraft. Wow.
Descend and maintain 5,500 feet, Daher 68
But again, look at the detailing on this aircraft as well. And this is a stock model, of course. The leather, the stitches, it's...
5,000 feet.
Can't wait what all they're going to be doing when it comes to the next Microsoft Flight Sim 2024.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet, Daher 68 Foxtrot.
climb to 3,000 feet AGL. Maintain the same heading.
Alright, fine. If that's what you want, that's what we shall do. Oh my. Let's be careful about this. Let's not mess this about. What is the aircraft trying to do?
133.65 for Daughter 56 Zulu.
Just stay there, mate. Just stay there. Stop moving about. Oh, hello and welcome to the stream. Zap! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing great. A very happy Halloween to you, sir. As we jump in to NeoFly and try and get some work done like a workhorse. Hope you're doing great and are having a lovely evening, day, weekend. Or not weekend. But it could be if you're having... Bruv, what is wrong with this thing? I've got heading selected, I've got autopilot selected, and the aircraft is just all over the place. How? Get rid of autopilot itself. Yeah, I think I'm better off flying with hand. I don't know what the autopilot is trying to do. It just wants me to not get Class D aircraft license in NeoFly. It's just pushing against it. Alright, let's reset the autopilot. We're maintaining the heading by hand. We've got the heading selected. Never mind the altitude, or actually, let us set the altitude as well. 320, 420, 520, 620.
Maintain your heading. Failed qualification. You can go back to the airport.
Babe, I was doing exactly what you asked me to. Come on, come on. Oh. We were doing so well until we weren't. We were so... Well, you know what? It is what it is. Boo-hoo-hoo. I digress. Not even interested to complete this anymore. I've wasted more than 6 grand today in trying to get the license. Anyhow, it's all good. Hey Zap, you just started the play flight sim as well? Though you're playing on a keyboard. Okay. Playing on a keyboard with what though? Just the keyboard? No mouse? I was using the autopilot. I got rid of the autopilot heading mode, and when I did, it was just still confused as to what it wants to do. I got rid of that, got it, but by the time I did that, it was a bit too late, I think, and that's what has happened. Oh, where am I at? Hold on, why am I in the marketplace? What's happening? Wait, we had a landing option somewhere over here. No, not Maverick. Ah, that's the one. Right. I'm going to try this one, though. As you come to an end for the stream, I really want to be able to try this. Now, I know that we're going to jump into a completely programmed aircraft. So I'm going to try and set it pretty much exactly how it is going to be. Mixtures rich, propellers rich, 50% throttle. We've got everything else set up just the way we want it to be. And since it's going to be crazy weather, I am going to have my anti-ice and everything turned on. Alright, looking pretty good. Let's jump into this. Let's see how good am I going to be able to get this thing done. So, First Flight Airport is one of the most iconic airports in the world, being the site of the first sustained heavier than air flight, okay, by the Wright brothers. Oh, nice. Interesting. Avoid being caught in the incoming tropical storm by heading north along the coastal until you spot KFFA. Kilo fat ass. Did I just say that? What an idiot. But alright, we're going to be maintaining 125 knots as we come in. Slowly creeping towards the right. We've got a crosswind landing coming in. From 70 degrees, 18 knots. Interesting, alright. Cool. Zap, that is interesting, mate. I've never ever tried. I mean, the first time I got into flight sim, it was back in FSX, that is 2008. And at that point in time also, I had the mouse, I had a keyboard, nothing else, of course. But I saved up and got a very shitty second-hand, third-hand thing to fly around with, because what is happening with this aircraft? What is happening with this aircraft? I have not even clicked ready. Oh, thank God. Okay, I thought that's how it's going to push me in. Um, okay. Landing gear is down. Flaps set. Trimming the aircraft. Now where am I landing though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's supposed to be here to the right. Oh, there it is. Alright, I see it. It's just right there. Alright, let's creep in slowly. We're looking pretty good. 105 knots. Exactly how they wanted it to be. Let's just slowly start bringing ourselves down towards this airport. The approach is looking pretty good. Now I do have to be crabbing just a tidbit as I try and get this. Full concentration here. By the way, Zap, how did you get into flight sim, mate? Have you always wanted to? Was I supposed to stop there? I definitely deviated from the center line. I'm gonna get cancelled points for that. Though a decent effort. A B? Okay. Okay. Not bad. Do you want to try again? A B is not bad actually for a first attempt. Wow, okay. I don't know what to even say. I was not expecting that, but that is decent, I guess. That is definitely decent. What else do we have? Okay, so as far as landing smoothness is concerned, 311 FPM. Yeah, we were just deviating quite a lot. Ground roll is concerned, half. Okay, yeah, you're gonna be much better than half, actually. I do want to give it one more try, actually. I'm gonna give it one more try if I can. And then we'll reach the end of our stream for the day. Like, even for the U-turn, that way you can just leave the autopilot on and it won't get confused when you turn it back on. Okay. I'm gonna try that once I'm back from DreamHack. Well, Zed, if you're still around, this is exactly what you were asking for. Some cloudy weather. Flap set. Trim ourselves. This time, I'm gonna try and come in a little bit more slower. Stick to the center line. Idiot. Did I check my gears? I don't know if I did. Shoot. Okay, we did have it down. Alright.
Nice landing.
Don't deviate, don't deviate, don't deviate. That one was a little bad though, compared to the first one. Compared to the first one, it was not good. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, well, anyways, I tried. And with that, we reach the end of our stream. An incredible turn of events as we went through quite a lot of turmoil actually throughout the entirety of it. But overall, it was good fun. It was a lot of stress. It was a lot of chaos. But it did end up turning out to be real good fun. At one point, you were planning on flying around the world. Sheesh, yeah, that is difficult. That requires persistence, that requires a lot of things, and also motivation. Motivation to be able to stick to it. You need to relearn the King Air. In fact, the only GA aircraft, multi-engine, that I know and absolutely love, it is, and adore, it is the King Air 350 Air. It is just so good. So good. The only one I'm comfortable at as well, I should say, actually. Because I have not really tried others. Even though I've got so many of them, I should take them out. TBM is really good. TBM is too automatic, I would say. But it's good fun. TBM is real good fun as well. Nothing taken away from it. It's just, yeah. King Air gives you a little bit of a muscle power. TBM somehow is more Porsche. Still in the same class though. Still in the muscle class. I don't know how to describe it. It just gives it a little bit of that refined feeling. Whereas King Air, you're right in there, in between the engines, in that cockpit. But hey, you know, as we move on ahead, I've got other aircrafts that I'm definitely going to be looking forward to trying. And as I come back from, like I keep on saying, on 6th, so the schedule is going to be starting off from 7th. I believe it is going to be updated on the calendar itself. So if you go on to Twitch and schedule over there, I'm not sure if it will, but in the about, there is a thingy there that will tell you as to when we're live. You did that first when the sim was released, but since then, you've formed an addiction and bought far too many planes. That is so true. I've done the same. I mean, this sale that's going on right now, I've bought things in the wish list, which I've just somehow I'm keeping myself off of it because I've got so many in the backlog that I want to be able to cover and learn and fly, you know, and take out the time to do so. So now you want to do it again, but I don't know what plane. All right. Well, perhaps you choose and then you let me know. I don't know if you want to move away from GA aircraft, because there are quite a lot of options, right? But yeah, bit of fun one. Nevertheless, like I said, thank you so very much for tuning in, Pure Boss. Thank you so very much, Zed, for sticking around for as long as you did, and GA all the way, Pure Boss. All right. Thank you so much, Duke. GA. Which was the recent one? The Polaris. Yeah, the Polaris is good. Yeah, I'm sure you'll have better options actually. Thank you, Pure Boss, for giving us jump scares all over the place. It was a good Halloween stream, if I can say so. And thank you, Zap, for tuning in, mate. And thank you for clicking that wonderful follow button. Hopefully you're able to tune in more so that we can chat as to how exactly is your process when it comes to flying with a keyboard. That was ages ago, but the best part is you're flying, and that's what matters the most in our small little community. Anyways, we'll be back again later after 6th or 6th. I'll let you guys know. on Discord. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Stay awesome. Good night.